Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the Edgar-O world and welcome back to the House of Nightmares. Alright you guys, so before I begin with this video, I want to ask you guys, how are we feeling with the new intro? How are you guys liking the new intro? Personally, I like it. I wanted to have something different, and this intro was supposed to be done before January 1st. This was supposed to be the new intro for the new year. I wanted to have something different. I wanted to have something new, and it was a little bit hard to put my ideas into this intro. It's not 100% what I was looking for, so talking to the graphic designer, it was a little bit difficult, but he delivered what I thought was a nice and decent logo and intro, which by the way you guys, in about the next month or so, I am finally going to have merch. I'm gonna have t-shirts with that logo that you saw in the beginning. But we'll talk about that more when I have officially word that everything is completed and it's going to be a fun year. So we'll leave that conversation for another video. Which by the way, speaking of t-shirts, I am wearing a Spencer's t-shirt that says wanna play. This is a really nice t-shirt. I got this t-shirt for Christmas and I like it, and you know, dress it up with a little leather jacket. I think it looks pretty sick, so that I throw that in. Alright you guys, so in today's video I want to talk to you guys about overly priced Chucky dolls on eBay. Now you guys know it's no secret that I'm always online searching for Chucky dolls, because a lot of people always do put out Chucky merchandise or Chucky dolls that I want to have that I don't have just yet. So I'm always constantly looking on eBay, Amazon, and Facebook Marketplace for deals on Chucky and Chucky dolls. And honestly you guys, I gotta say, a lot of people have been selling their Chucky dolls, but they've been asking for a lot of crazy money. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about, is overly priced Chucky dolls that I personally think are just way too much money for a Chucky doll. I don't care how rare it is, this is too much money to pay for a life-size Chucky doll. Now a lot of these pictures that I have, I took screenshots of all the dolls that I want to talk to you guys about. Now I have 10 screenshots of 10, I want to say, different Chucky dolls, and these are Chucky dolls that people want a lot of money, and to me this is just crazy money. You're gonna hear that word a lot in this video, crazy money. We're gonna talk about Chucky dolls and crazy money. Alright, so the first one that I want to talk to you guys about is the Spencer's or Spirit Halloween Good Guy doll that was released last year or so. Okay, so it's no secret that this Good Guy doll is not a rare doll. You can still find this doll at Spencer's for $80, or just wait for Spirit Halloween to open up again in October and you'll probably get a better deal than $80. But I recently found it on eBay for $600.
Are you crazy?
$600 for a Good Guy doll that costed $80, and I just want to know is why? Why is this Good Guy doll $600?
I don't think so, pal.
This to me is crazy money, because with $600 you can do a lot better than the Spencer's Good Guy doll, and obviously Trick or Treat Studios or NECA have better deals than $600 on a Good Guy doll, and this to me is just a joke. I don't know why somebody would spend $600 on a Good Guy doll that only costs $80. It's not a rare piece. You can still find it at Spencer's. So yeah, this to me is just crazy money, and I thought it was just hilarious. Alright, so moving on to the next one. Now the next Good Guy doll is a rare Chucky doll to find, and when you do find him, he is going to be expensive, but I don't think it should be this expensive, and I'm talking about the 12-inch Dream Rush Good Guy doll. Now this is not a life-size Good Guy doll, this is a 12-inch, which is probably about this big, and they want $1,420 or $90 for $1,490. Now I understand that this is a really rare piece. Not a lot of people have this, or I should say not a lot of people are selling this, and there's not too many sellers on eBay selling this doll. But honestly, you guys, $1,400, almost $1,500 for this specific doll, I feel like it is too much money. It is a rare Chucky doll. It is hard to find, but I personally would not pay $1,500 for this doll. Now, probably the most I would probably pay for this doll is maybe $500, only because he is rare and it's only a 12-inch good guy doll. It's a nice collectible to have in your collection, but for me, paying $1,500 for something like this is just a no thank you. I will pass. I don't need this in my collection, not for $1,500. Don't get me wrong, it is a good rare piece to have in your collection, and if you do have this guy, congratulations, you are a fortunate one. But people like myself and other people out there, this is just way too much money to spend on a 12-inch good guy doll. So yeah, this is a hard pass. All right, so moving on to the life-size Dream Rush good guy doll. Now this little guy right here, I gotta say $1,600 for this one. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like this is a little bit more reasonable for a life-size rare piece. Now I do believe this is one of the first good guy dolls that was ever released when I did start my Chucky collection 5 years ago. This is one of the good guy dolls that always kept popping up on eBay, and I remember it was like $400 or $500. It was never this much money, but because this is such a rare piece, I do think $1,600 is a reasonable price for this specific good guy doll. This is a rare piece, this is a rare good guy doll, and it is from Dream Rush, and it is life size. So personally, yes, I would pay $1,600 for this specific good guy doll. I wouldn't go any higher than this, and I have seen him go higher than $1,600. I have seen him all the way to $3,000, which personally for me, that is a lot of money. But $1,600, I'm gonna give this a pass and say yes, this is a reasonable price, only because he is really rare, and he is one of the first good guy dolls that it was ever created when they started coming out with life-size good guy dolls. So this is probably the only life-size good guy doll that I'm gonna say is not overly priced. And yeah, if it wasn't for Trick or Treat Studios taking all of my money, I would have probably bought this one already. So hopefully maybe later down the line I'll get this little guy, because I've always wanted to get this guy, and maybe one day. All right, you guys, moving on to the next one. Now the next one is from Metacomb, and this is a Child's Play 2 life-size Chucky doll. This is the angry looking Chucky doll. Now this is another piece that is really rare, another piece that I wish I had in my collection, because I am a huge fan of Metacomb and their Chucky dolls. But $4,000.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Whoa, $4,000 for a Child's Play 2 Chucky doll. I gotta say, what are you sipping on? Because that is too much money. That is crazy money, and I just couldn't do it. I don't see myself ever spending $4,000 on any type of Chucky doll, and I gotta say, that is a lot of money for this Chucky doll. Now again, yes, this is a rare piece. This is a piece that is hard to find, very expensive when you do find it, as you can obviously see. But my question is it worth spending $4,000 on a piece like this? And personally, I'm going to say no, it isn't. It's just way too much money to spend on a Chucky doll. $4,000. You're talking about $4,000. That's like a down payment on a car or something that you're actually going to use. Now, as a Chucky collector and as a toy collector, I might sound very cheap, like, well, doesn't matter how much the price is. If you are a true Chucky collector, toy collector, there shouldn't be a price on what you want to buy. And I disagree with that. I think there should be a limit on, as a toy collector, on what you want to get. I mean, this is not a Chucky doll that came out in the 60s, 70s, or 80s. I mean, the movie did come out in the 80s, but the only time I would probably maybe pay $4,000 is if the doll was used in front of a camera in the movie, in the actual Child's Play 2. This was just a creation by a company called Metacomb, and I believe they only made 500 pieces of this, and I guess that's what makes it rare, a rare piece. But yeah, $4,000 is still a lot of money. Maybe if I was a millionaire, I would probably, you know, blow $4,000 or something like this. But as a regular collector, yeah, this is crazy money, and I would not spend $4,000 on this Chucky doll. Alright, and moving on to the Metacomb Child's Play 2 Good Guy doll. This is the life-size Good Guy doll, and this little guy runs for $2,300. Now, personally for me, you guys, this is my least favorite Good Guy doll that has ever been released. I'm not a big fan of this specific Good Guy doll. I don't know, there's just something weird about this specific doll. He just looks weird. He looks a little bit funny. Don't get me wrong, I would buy this Good Guy doll not for $2,300. I would purchase this maybe for $1,000 if I had the chance. But in all honesty, this is my least favorite Good Guy doll ever released by Metacomb. there's just something about this Child's Play 2 Good Guy doll that I just don't really like. I'm not a big fan of it, but I wouldn't mind having this in my collection. Alright, you guys, moving on to the next one. Now, the next one that I'm gonna show you, now I did say that the last Good Guy doll was funny looking. This Good Guy doll is even extra funny looking, but for some reason I am in love. I'm obsessed with this Good Guy doll. Now, I'm not sure if this is from Metacomb or Scishow Collectibles, but this is the Child's Play 2 Chucky Good Guy doll. Now, this is a life size, and the price for this one is $1,879.99, almost $2,900. Again, that's a lot of money. But you guys, ever since I started collecting Chucky dolls, from the very first day that I could remember collecting Chucky dolls, and I'm talking about way back, I've always wanted to get this Good Guy doll. I don't know what it is about this Good Guy doll that I really like. He looks funny. He really does look funny. But for some reason, I personally like this Good Guy doll. I think this Good Guy doll looks really adorable, cute in some weird way, but he also looks creepy. There's just something about him in the eyes that just looks crazy. And honestly, I probably would pay this much money if I'm not in my right sense that time. I mean, I wouldn't just buy it right now. I probably would wait and see if I can find him a lot cheaper than this, because this is a lot of money. But this is one of those Good Guy dolls that I really want to have one day in my collection, because he just looks, I don't know, for me he looks incredible. He looks cute, and yeah, this is one for the collection and one that I want to get my hands on one day. Hopefully one day, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that I'm able to get my hands on this Good Guy doll. Alright, so moving on to the next one. Okay, so the next one, it is the same one, and I just realized that it is from Metacomb. Now, you guys, this person is asking for $4,000, or excuse me, $3,999 with 99 cents by a penny. It's $4,000. Now, if I thought $2,900 was a lot, what do you think I'm gonna think about this? Even though I did say this is one of those Good Guy dolls that I want to have in my collection, there's no way that I would pay for $4,000 for this. I just said it, that there's not one Chucky doll that I would pay $4,000 for, unless he was in one of the movies and it was a screen use puppet. But yeah, for $4,000, this is crazy money. This is just ridiculous. I would not pay $4,000 for this one or any other Good Guy doll. But yeah, this is from Metacomb, and this is the Child's Play 2 Good Guy doll, which I don't think Chucky looked like that in Child's Play 2, or did he? I don't think so, but he's still a good cutie to have in a collection, and like I said, hopefully soon, or hopefully one day, but not for no $4,000. Boy, you crazy. Alright, you guys, moving on to the next one. Now, the next one is the infamous Scishow Collectibles Seed of Chucky life-size replica. Now, this little guy right here is incredible. This little guy is sick. Now, I do know a few of my Chucky subscribers do have this little guy right here, and you guys are lucky, because I would so die to have this little guy right here. But this person is asking for $4,800, and I gotta say, that is too much money. That is just way too much money. I don't think he is worth this much money. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what are you talking about? That is worth it. personally for me, it's not worth it. Like I said, I don't think there's any Chucky dolls out there that are worth this much money. But I do gotta say, Scishow Collectibles did their thing with this little guy right here, and this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful prop. I have seen reviews on this little guy right here, and I gotta say, he looks incredible. This one outbeats the Trick or Treat Studios Seed of Chucky doll, and I'm surprised that Scishow Collectibles hasn't re-released any new Chucky products like this one, like life-size Chucky dolls. I think that they should come back to the market because this is an incredible piece, and I wish I had $4,800 to just spend on a Chucky doll like this one, but this is one of those dolls that I wish I had. Alright, and moving on to the next one. Now the next one is again the same one, and as you can see, this person does want a little bit less than the last one. This person is asking for $3,100 plus $100 and $150 in shipping. That's still a lot of money. Personally, that's still a lot of money. The most I will probably pay for this little guy is $2,000, even though that's still a lot of money. I think for the value that it is, even though they don't come in their original packaging, I think the value for these dolls are around $2,000 for me. I gotta say, for these specific Chucky dolls, I do understand why they're so expensive, but for me, the most that I would pay for this doll would be $2,000. I think that's reasonable. I think that's fair because he is an incredible piece. He is a rare piece, and I do think that they only made 500 of these dolls, so I understand why a lot of people are asking for so much money for these specific dolls, and I do get it, but the most I would pay for it would be $2,000, and like I said, hopefully one day, because I wish I had this little guy right here. Alright you guys, so moving on from Scishow, we're gonna talk about the Dream Rush Chucky doll. Now this is the life-size scarred Chucky doll, and again, this is one of those props that is really hard to find. Well, I shouldn't say hard to find, but when you do find him, he is very expensive because this is a rare piece. Now this person is asking for $2,000 plus $60 shipping. Now for me, that is more of a reasonable price. I still think that it is a lot of money, and you gotta keep in mind, when you are looking to purchase dolls like these rare dolls, you have to have that mentality that you're gonna spend a lot of money. Don't go in thinking, okay, my budget is, I don't know, $700, because realistically, yeah, these dolls are gonna be way more than that. You gotta know that it's going to be in the thousands of dollars when it comes down to Chucky dolls like this one. And this one, $2,089, is more reasonable. That's still a lot of money, and I don't know, Dream Rush, I wish Dream Rush would just create Chucky dolls, because they do have a great line of Chucky dolls when they did come out with Chucky dolls. But alright you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. What do you guys think about these overly priced life-size Chucky dolls? I gotta say, a lot of people want way too much money for these Chucky dolls. Some of them are, I understand, some of them are understandable. The other ones are like, really? I feel like not even custom Chucky dolls, like really good custom Chucky dolls, aren't that expensive. But yeah, I want to know, what do you guys think about these Chucky dolls, these overly priced Chucky dolls? Would you guys buy the Chucky dolls if you guys had this type of money, or would you just do a hard pass like me? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also, if you guys like this video, please give this video a huge thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to click that notification bell to get notified for every single time I upload, which is once a week, sometimes twice a week, and who knows, maybe sometimes even 3 times a week, depending if we have more things to talk about. But alright you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I am Edgar-O, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.
That's all.